Hello. We are not yet out of bubblegum.
Nice.
We are here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Yay!
Nice.
And we are not yet out of bubblegum.
Yay.
Yes.
Thank you for the host. Hello, folks.
Hello.
I mean, hi.
And we are all out of ass.
I guess technically we don't play this when it's a one shot, huh?
Yeah.
Boop.
Boop.
Off. There.
We are
For over 5 years, we've been live streaming tabletop.
Almost
There we
6
are.
now, probably.
Welcome to RPG.
Hey!
Oh, are we doing the octogenarian bubblegum?
Because that's what we're gonna be doing, you know, when we're all in our 80s.
In our 80s,
we're gonna
right.
still be streaming.
Yeah.
I mean,
can't
what
wait.
else would we be doing?
Exactly.
Crosswords. I love crosswords.
Scott's gonna be that one dude at the home who like helps everyone with their computers.
Me, what?
Yeah,
I'm not good with computers.
yeah.
have,
You'll be
like-
better than everyone else.
That's why am I 80 but I'm also in with people who are currently 80?
Why not? That's how they work.
Wait, we're all out of
But I
What do
mean
you
like,
mean?
Tweez
but
can
like
go out
you and I are
on
in a home
live.
together. You have just as much computer skill as I do.
Yeah, but I don't care about helping people. I'm gonna be a
Ah.
cranky lady, and you're gonna be
Oh,
like, let me
Should I
help."
just tweet then?
Yeah.
I understand that. It's a
All right, I'm going to go tweet.
If you want to grab
tweeted.
the image from our Discord server.
Tweet work.
my god, that's Totes back there. No.
I'm tweeting.
Not again.
Totes.
You need to vamp while I tweet.
Dun,
We
dun,
are
dun, 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 dun.
talking about
Dun, dun,
totes
dun,
in the
dun, dun.
shelf. Hello,
It's on a
folks.
shelf. Hello.
Time to retweet the tweet when it's tweeted.
Gonna
Kate,
read.
how do you like a good one shot? What are your thoughts on this? I don't know if we ever really do a lot of debriefing about one shots in general.
I think the ones that we can pick up easy peasy are great. Yesterday's, this week's, Roll for Shoes, all of those, they're fantastic. And I love being able to dedicate the time to get into something like Good Society, which I loved. But it's finding that time that's the challenge.
Yeah.
Now that we've done Good Society, it would be much faster if we were to pick it up again, and it would be wonderful if, like, we were able to continue with some of our other ideas, which we're going to have special guest stars, which is currently illegal, at least to have in the same human space, but I
Yeah.
like that they're a way for us to continue bringing content to people while we take the time to learn a new system.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I do find it's a good point. We looked at a couple of games for this week, and as soon as I passed like 3 or 4 pages of rules and I wasn't even into the main section, I was like, this is going to be fun, but like not the level I'm looking for this week, you know?
You're saying I'm glowing in a bad way.
Folks
Oh, it's
are
a
overall a bit bright. Or
Really?
Liz is
Okay.
bright. Scott is okay. I don't know if you have
from
any.
from
pointing
our
ability.
perspective. Oh no, it's not this. It's
What?
him.
Kersplasho.
Kersplasho.
My microphone popped out of my headset, so I had
Yeah.
to
Whoa.
pop that shit back in.
Pop that shit.
Yeah.
So the other thing is that, of course, as we're doing this, our tech is just not going to be as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we don't know how long we're going to be in this situation for. For all we know, I mean, it's the 9th today. There is a non-zero chance that by next Sunday we'll be allowed to be together. Probably not, but
Yeah, but it's non-zero. I'm with you.
it's
there.
non-zero. In 2 weeks, there's actually a much greater chance.
Yeah, because they said that schools were going to be the first thing they reopened, and they're charging ahead with schools reopening on the 17th. So I
We
guess
could
I'm
start
not...
our own school.
School of Hard
RPG
Knocks.
school.
Oh yeah, RPG
yeah.
Clinic. Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, Clinic's a health thing.
School
We'll
of
figure it
Hard
out.
Knocks. Come on.
Yeah, I was
My
right
uncle
there.
got a degree from there.
Is our exposure better? Have we exposed ourselves properly now? Folks, do we look
Let
better?
them know.
Yeah, it's coming in. You're asking in the chat.
I'm asking, well, the chat and Kate and John, what they think.
Seems improved from my perspective, but neither of ours, like especially the laptop screen. I'm off angle.
Crosshair's eye holes aren't offended, and
That's
that's
good.
all we can ask for in this day and age.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been
Sometimes
offended.
you look at
in the
me like
past.
I'm gonna have a witty retort, which is 99% of the time I try, but like sometimes you get me on that 1%. You know what I mean?
I think it's as I'm used to the Nancy Drew streams where it's just like read an absurd paragraph and then kind of look at
I'm
your
like,
reaction.
okay, well, let's hold it right there. Good times.
Today, we are playing All Outta Bubblegum. This is a game that we've actually played before.
Well, y'all three have played before.
Mhm.
Yes. We've played this game before. I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. It is a very easy way to get pretty sloppy pretty fast. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to be fun, no matter what. The question about whether it's going to be whether it's going to make sense, that's a different question. That's an entirely different thing. So what we're going to need, though, from all of you out there. There we go. Let's calm this down just a little bit. You've never seen They Live. So the name of the game, All Outta Bubblegum, is based on a famous quote from a famous film called They Live, where Rowdy Roddy Piper
I love it already.
had to deliver the line, "I am here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum." At which point, he has to basically shoot at people with a shotgun in a bank, people who have been taken over from, basically. That only he can see, so, you know. It isn't from the video game? No, They Live is from 1979, I believe.
Which video game? Is there a video game called Kick Ass and Chew Bubblegum?
I mean, it would be a reference to this line.
Yeah.
This is the
Duke
same
Nukem.
Duke Nukem? Yeah.
Yeah.
Art All Lance movies. This is the
That
same
seems
movie,
right
by
to
the
me.
way, in which there is an extended fight sequence where one person is trying to get another person to put on a pair of sunglasses.
Well, it sounds like a movie night to me.
Yeah.
Hang on, I need to make a note.
Scott, in all honesty, this would be a movie night that I think a lot of people would be into. It's very B movie schlocky
Oh,
stuff.
perfect.
This is my aesthetic. Have you met me?
In this game, all of our players have started out with 8 pieces of bubblegum.
Do-do. For the sake of your ear holes and the fact that I am on a headset microphone, which is very close to my mouth, I will not in fact be using bubblegum and instead be using breath mints because y'all don't need to hear me masticating.
I mean, you are a master Kate.
Oh.
But we will be chewing the ever-loving shit out of our bubblegum, so
Just like that.
forward to that.
When player, there we go. Lumafate now knows how to greet Kung Fu Fenders.
Yes, Loom. Good job.
When we are playing, our players, basically anytime they decide to take an action significant enough in order for us to make a roll, we're going to have to determine whether what they're trying to do is chew bubblegum or kick ass. Anything that is not kicking ass is chewing bubblegum. And they have to roll a single d10. If they're trying to chew bubblegum, they roll the die, and if they have less than or equal to the amount of bubblegum they still have, the action succeeds. If they are trying to kick ass, they must roll above the amount of bubblegum that they have currently. If they fail to chew bubblegum, they have to pick up a piece and pop it in their mouth. So gradually, they're going to become less and less good at chewing bubblegum and better at kicking ass until it is quite literally the only thing they can do is kick ass. Because they are all out of
Out of bubblegum.
That's the notion of the game. But this is where you come in, because today we're going to pull right back from improv roots, and we're going to take some prompts from the audience in order to create the scenario that our three are going to take part in. So there were some questions that I posted onto our Discord, and I'm going to ask them now from the people who are in chat. If you have an idea, just toss it out there. And we're going to take a few of these sample prompts and we're going to spin the entire scenario around what you have to say. Not necessarily in the ways that you may expect, but they will matter. The first I'm going to ask is for a world landmark. That's something like the White House in Washington, D.C. Maybe they're the Great Pyramids in Egypt. But we're curious about what you think about world landmarks. And we're going to come up with a few ideas. So we'll take a bunch from people and then we're going to pick something. Ooh. Big Ben, the Grand Canyon, Eye of the Sahara. So we're getting some good ones here. I'm actually going to open up featured chat.
Yeah, it's laid in and everything, so it should work just fine.
Yep. So we're going to just copy those right in. Eiffel Tower, the Marianas Trench. Okay.
Amazing.
All right.
I'd love to hear it.
We may end up needing more than one, so it's good that we're getting a bunch
good.
here. I want 2 more, and then we'll move on to the next prompt.
I don't know why, but the Mariana Trench reminded me that I promise when I mentioned that last week we were working at a company for nuts and bolts, I did not anticipate the vast quantity of nut-related jokes we would come out with. I really, seriously did not.
Nut.
Hey, have you met us?
I know, but it didn't, somehow it didn't.
We got a nut.
Got a nut.
Nut.
Screw the nut. So, if we end up in Mariana's Trench, I just assume that it's going to be bad news.
ISS.
Oh, that's a world landmark. It's a good show.
Grubermensch digging deep for that one.
It's a natural wonder in civilization. It might
Aiming
also
high, shooting high.
The Sydney Opera
Oh,
House.
man,
my
we
God,
just got to
it's
stack more.
Singapore.
Okay. All right.
Stephen King's house.
Submission's closed.
All right. So the next question that we're going to ask is, what is a reason why a very tough person might shed tears?
Oh, God. Keep me.
Bro.
Oh, very good.
Okay, so we got onion.
Yeah.
We got puppies.
Puppies.
Onion.
Oh, I gotta tell chat that I still want one-word answers.
Queer Eye.
Yeah, fair.
Honk, 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 honk,
Honk,
honk.
honk, honk, honk.
Hi, Written as Wrote.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the 10 months.
10 months, damn.
Just like that episode of Magic School Bus.
Absolutely. Which, yes, we rewatched the other day with my sister. Thank you
Charlie
for
Horse.
asking.
The guy is so ripped, he tears an undershirt here. Like his obliques are
Yeah.
so ripped, he tears his shirt on the sides.
And it
It's
happens
wild.
multiple times. So you have to believe that he has like 5 tanks in his
So
bag.
stupid.
Ugh.
I love it. Good times.
All right. Now I'm going to need 2 foods that absolutely should never go together.
This should be interesting. Oh,
The turtle just coming out
coming in
swinging.
real hot with that
Oh,
answer.
durian. Why?
Does Jurian go with anything mint and oranges? Lies.
Lies.
Mushrooms and icing sugar.
Oh,
Pop-Tarts and Velveeta cheese.
that is filthy.
We've found orange after 8s, and they're incredible.
You'd think it would be like drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, but it's really not.
They find a way.
I see.
Takes all the good of orange chocolate and all the goods of mint
Turtle just
chocolate.
backs out.
Pickles and cream. Thank you,
We
Red
love
Nose
it, the
Road.
turtle. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Slew of classics. I should just collect this for
Pickles and cream.
slew of food. Salmon and strawberry
Seriously, though.
jam.
How about like, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Salmon
Lord.
See, that's an interesting one because I would even try that. If someone was like, "Here, try this salmon with strawberry jam," I'd be like, "Okay." Like, those are two things I enjoy.
Pickles and Nutella. Has anyone ever tried that?
Ugh.
Pineapple on
sandwiches.
pizza.
Ooh.
That is
I've
true,
got
actually.
crosshairs
Cheese and
on
coffee.
that.
Hey, cross.
Woke up and chose violence.
Shots fired.
All right, next one. A video
Oh.
game from your past that doesn't get enough love.
King's Quest 6. Air today, gone tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be answering.
You're
See,
not supposed
mine
to,
was
but we're allowed
always
to.
King's Quest 7, The Princeless Bride.
Oh.
Sims
Is that actually the title?
course
The
it
title
is.
is The Princeless Bride.
Come on.
Their titles are amazing.
Oh fuck.
Paperboy, wow, nicely
Sim
done.
Park.
Written as wrote. Ooh, chocolate
Really
covered
good
shrimp.
sim
I'm putting
game
that one
pull.
in too.
These are so
Bubsy, Sim Park. Damn.
Spectrobes,
Super
Uplink.
Mario RPG is
Turrican.
mine,
good. Kirby Air
which I will tell everyone.
Uplink. Scott, did you ever play
Oh.
Uplink?
No, what is
Uplink
What's
is a-
Uplink?
Nothing. What's up with you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Uplink is actually a game where you are a hacker trying to hack into various systems. It is honestly, I think you should take a look at it. It's kind of neat. Kirby Air
could
Ride,
create a
Chips
I
Challenge.
have one.
You Don't Know Jack the Ride. One of the best You Don't Know Jacks, actually.
Hmm.
The
I
rhymes
just
make good.
don't know Jack.
Syndicate.
I don't.
I love
Yeah,
Do Not Know Jack the Ride. I
Adam
mean, I
Jensen's
own them
been
all.
Playing for a bit.
And the last prompt I'm going to ask is I want a second Chips challenge. The last prompt I'm going to ask is a type of NPC you've never seen me play before.
I used to play this all the fucking time.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
now
there it
it's
is.
all coming back to
Oh.
me.
Chips
So
challenge.
ca-
Sorry, we're going down a rabbit hole here.
Oh my
What did you
God.
play all the time? You
Chips
pointed.
challenge.
Oh.
You can still like it. It has a release on
What is
Steam.
that?
No, it ruined my life, but I
Paul?
do love this game.
Amber? Pook?
Mhm.
Bald. I've played bald NPCs before.
Ember.
Yeah, Ember.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, see, I heard Amber, and I was like, "That's a
Talking
weird
dolphin?
NPC pull for
Talking
John." Like,
dolphin.
okay.
Okay.
A talking dolphin.
True.
I mean, I second the talking dolphin for what it's worth. Because I want to hear John do that noise.
I can't. It's one thing that I like. It'll come out sounding like.
That's better. Please.
A vacuous cheerleader, like full on Valley Girl.
that's
Bubbling
actually really good.
detective.
A time traveler. Zeron's technically a time traveler.
Yeah,
Oh.
well.
Fuck
Bye.
Just so we can have sex multiple times in a day.
Mm-mm,
But-
That's not how Chronos works,
The Eshiat is
unfortunately.
really mad at you if you do shit like
Dycentra
this.
is very eager to learn this fact. He needs-
Dreaming would be very angry, I feel, if you abused your powers for no reason.
The dreaming is as petty as the Greek like pantheon.
That's true.
True.
Silent, sour, loner Finn.
Ugh. Is that like Tinker
Sounds like no one I
Soldier
know.
5?
I like passive
gonna
aggressive
say.
assassin.
Shots fired.
Silent.
All right.
Sour.
Tired of life, Walmart worker.
I am so
Okay, well, I think that's going to be enough. We've got a lot of prompts in here.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to have to see what we can get through in order to make this work.
Still thinking
But
about maggot. Jeez.
That's a bunch of Turkish gangster. I like how we have to add nationalities on these things. I don't know how to do a Turkish accent or
Hello, I am from Turkey. I am otherwise going to speak exactly like myself.
I was educated at the University of Toronto.
I have opinions on ways in which coffee should be prepared. That makes me Turkish.
And the delight to which our country has lent its name.
There we go.
Is Turkish delight Turkish? I really feel like
I
it's
don't think
I
probably
really don't think
British.
so. I don't know though. I should
It might be.
probably check into that.
I've just flashed my ignorance all over the internet again.
You really have to stop doing that. There's terms of service, you know.
Well, all right. So, folks, what I'm going to need from you, very specifically, there's no character sheet for you to worry about. The only stat you got to track is your bubblegum, which is right there on the screen below you.
We all have 8 bubblegum.
I'll
And
take your word for it.
your name.
Great. My name is Simon Sai McGoober. You don't have to write all that in.
So Sai McGruber?
Yeah. Simon, if you're feeling fancy.
Simon Gruber.
But Sai. Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're going to have that much.
There's no space. I could just be Sai.
Yeah. I think you can
Sai
get in
McGruber.
Simon Sai McGruber.
We'll get Simon Sai. All right.
Thank you. I love a good interquoted middle name.
Okay. Elizabeth,
Well, I'm Nancy Drew.
you're playing Nancy Drew?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Nancy Drew gonna kick ass.
All right.
Sorry. The exasperation is real.
We're going off the path and the dreaming. Like we're
We're
going
going
for
to
Dippin' Dots at the mall. That's a good quote.
Should you just all play Nancy Drew and or her friends?
Yay!
Sai might, honestly,
I will get
end up
back
being
to you.
something.
Ned.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Hey there.
If anyone wants to come up with suggestions for
Yeah.
Kate for her name, throw that in there.
There's no context, so I don't know what to do. I'm panicking.
What
Well,
tricks
you know
lightning?
that you are going to be accompanying.
Kicking butt and or chewing bubblegum,
Yeah.
accompanying Nancy Drew.
You'll be accompanying Nancy Drew and Simon Sai McGruber.
I liked Tricks Lightning.
Tricks lightning
Oh,
was my
that's
backup.
Great. Tricks like
Cheetah von Chick.
Tiara X. Lightning.
Ah, yes, I am
Oh, hello, Tricks.
Daria.
Well, Sai. Let's go kick ass.
There we go. Simon Sai McGruber, Nancy
I'm-
Drew, Tricks Lightning.
I am logging off this game immediately.
With this game, you have to just kind of.
Oh
go
yeah, you
ham,
gotta
right?
lean into it. Yeah, for sure.
Ham.
Very well. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let's take one deep breath. And it is time. Oh, yeah, for safety cards.
I
Ah!
also sorry.
Look, folks, I don't know about you, but I like to stay safe when I'm chewing gum and kicking ass. There's a choking hazard involved in both of these activities, but also there are risks involved with role-playing. So we use safety cards in order to mitigate those risks as best we can. To do that, we use a card system. Player flashing the green card or the play card, as you can see on half of our screens, means I'm doing all right. No matter how I might look, no matter what I might outwardly appear, if I'm showing the green card, it means that I am enthusiastically consenting to continue gaming. I'm having a great time. The yellow card, also known as the pause card, means that I need everybody at the table to stop playing for a second. I have something I need you to know. The game will continue as soon as I put this card back down, but as long as this card is held up, our attention goes straight to the person asking for it. The red card, also known as the stop card, is I am not okay and I need to stop playing. If you see that on stream, there's a solid chance that we'll be going to a be right back screen. If that should happen, we're going to talk it out, figure out what we can do in order to continue playing, but we will not return to game until everyone present says that they are ready and willing and able to continue. Now, we have cards. You don't. But that doesn't mean that you're not without options. You can whisper RPGClinic. In that case, we're going to be made aware of it and we can have a look. You can also whisper one of our mods. The mods that are online right now are Kung Fu Fenris and the Crosshair. You can whisper them if there's anything that you just need them to know about what's going on. Finally, there is an option that you can take because we can't obviously guarantee that we can change everything for everyone. You are always able to close the chat or leave stream. We don't want to see you go, but we are hoping that you will prioritize your health and safety over everything else. Ms. Rose whispered that we rock.
Dang.
Or
The
mod.
mods. The mods
Fuck.
rock.
We don't rock at all.
Oh, we roll.
Thank you, Kate. was gonna, yeah. Perfecto.
Wow. Thank you for reminding me about that. All of you holding up your safety cards. Me, I'm just like, well, there's no safety button here, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm an idiot. Are we ready to start?
Oh, idiot.
Are we ready to chew bubblegum?
Yes.
Are we ready to kick ass?
Soon.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Not soon.
The helicopter is floating directly above the Marianas Trench. In case you are not aware, this is the deepest point in the ocean that you can possibly reach. It is the lowest point that humanity has ever managed to penetrate into the Earth's core. The helicopter, however, one of those very large kinds that, you know, the sorts where you could carry a ton of cargo in it. The cargo, however, is just the three of you and one very, very tired looking Walmart employee.
Oh my god.
Blue vest, white shirt, and a very crisp name tag that reads Charlene on it. So, like, I was wondering if you could head on down and pick me up a shell from the bottom of the Marianas Trench. I'd really appreciate it because my dad says that I have to keep working at Walmart until I can prove that I have done something incredible with my life. So I got together an expedition of the three of you to see if you could do that for me. Is that okay?
Well, you know, Charlene, I have some experience with fathers myself, and I completely understand that you really just want to make them happy and proud of you. We would be happy to do this for you. Don't you agree, Sasa?
Yeah, whatever. Look, Charlene, where'd you get the money for this expedition? Maybe it doesn't matter, but I want to know.
I washed cars for like a whole week. It was awful.
Yeah, that's bad news, especially when you got a dirty car like my 1965 Corvette.
Charlene tears the cover off the cargo netting, and underneath is your 65 Corvette.
Yes.
That has been outfitted, of course, with submersible, fans, so that you can actually dive down into the Marianas Trench.
Nice. Come on, guys, hop in. We're gonna use this to pilot down. We like aqua redo fitted it.
It's almost as nice as my convertible. Let's hop in. Let's hop in.
Nancy Drew, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you think, Trix?
Yeah, but first we turn to Trix.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you, Trix?
Yeah.
Okay. You've
Yeah.
always been a wild card.
So wild. The wildest of cards.
But with a name like Trix Lightning, I bet you have some sort of illusions up your sleeve or something.
Certainly.
Oh, don't mind her. She's my sister.
Okay.
I see the resemblance.
Well, of course.
I see
Trix,
everything.
you're going to do this for me, right?
Of course.
Because I'm your big sister and I tell you what to do.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
Don't forget, Charlene Lightning gets everything she wants, all right?
Arlene Lightning.
Certainly do.
Okay, so like just so I know, Charlene, you want a shell from the bottom of the Marianas Trench, is that right?
Totally.
Any particular colors or just like the best one?
As I understand it, it might be a little difficult to see the colors of shells down there because, of course, there isn't a whole lot of light that penetrates all the way down to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. So I have outfitted you with a bunch of flashlights that you can use, but I don't really care about the color. I just want it to be amazing.
Nothing but the best for Charlene.
Nothing but the best for Charlene. I'm so glad you understand, Trix.
I trust my intuition to know exactly the right shell to pick. You can trust me, Sai.
Okay, Nancy, whatever you say. I mean, we got some high beams on this baby. Slap the Corvette. Not anyone, obviously, the Corvette.
The high beams instantly.
They pop out. Yeah, they've
Like on a
got eyelashes on
So
them or
what are
some
you
shit.
doing there? Are you trying to impress people with your Corvette?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that everyone has faith in me and my Corvette, which will have a name. It's Stewina. Yeah, the Corvette. Good.
Well, that
yes,
sounds
I'm
like
trying
you're
to
chewing
impress.
gum.
Yeah, it does sound like it. I'm going to roll, and I'm going to try to get under 8 or under. I got a 1, so success. Hopefully people feel a bit more trust in Sai and his Corvette Stewina.
So who's getting into the driver's seat?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's your car.
Yeah, look,
But
hey, I
I've
can
also
drive.
heard that Nancy Drew is perfect at driving.
I'm excellent at driving. In fact, I would be glad to show you some tricks.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Nobody
With
touches
tricks.
Nobody
What are
touches
you
Stewina
showing?
without.
What about me? Are you just showing him me? I'm here. You don't need to show me.
Let's say some fancy submersible driving. You see, when I was held captive in a submarine just last week, I learned a few tricks or two.
And then just to Charlene, I just mouth like unbearable.
I've never heard these jokes before. You're very clever and very entertaining.
Thanks. So I'll drive then?
Fine, Nancy, you'll drive. I'm shotgun. Jesus Christ.
I will point out that your Corvette is a 2-seater.
That's
So
correct.
what are you going to do about that?
We're gonna squeeze in tight, I think. Oh, I could try to hollow out the space between the 2 seats to make a little bucket scoop seat for someone to
I'm
sit
all
in
right
between.
with straddling the joystick, the control stick, the gear shift. Kate drives.
The joystick,
totally.
the control stick.
Fuck. Words.
I love it. Holy shit. I mean, in this thing, it might honestly be a joystick. Who knows?
That sounds like a plan to me. I've fixed a flat tire before. How different could this be?
From driving?
Yeah.
Pretty similar, Nancy. Come on, show me them tricks. Sorry.
I
Come
love
on,
it.
hop
That
in
was
it.
very clever.
Thanks.
So I would like to hop into the driver's seat, and once everyone is settled,
Yeah.
That's a quote.
once everyone is settled, I'd like to floor it and into the ocean.
So, like, how though? Like, what do you mean? You're gonna floor it and like out the back of the
Yeah,
helicopter?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
This
What-
is a submersible Corvette.
I mean, it sounds like there's some action happening here.
I think so. This is my sense of driving skills, John. If that's okay.
All right. Well, the cargo hatch opens on this helicopter, and you are looming now directly above the Pacific Ocean.
Perfect.
All right. So if you could just get going, I'd really appreciate it, because the longer that I have to wait, the longer it's going to be until I can see the next episode of Supergirl and the Flash.
Mm.
And you know how she gets when she misses her episodes of Supergirl and The Flash. It's not a good scene.
Mm-mm.
Not a good
I wouldn't-
scene when you piss off Charlene.
I've never met her before in my life.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to piss anybody off, regardless. But sounds.
I'm the poet
sounds
laureate
good.
of the Valley.
I didn't catch that.
Go ahead and roll.
You have to. Okay, there we go. That's a 2. Hooray!
So you succeed. The Corvette rumbles to life. Anything anybody want to do as you roll out of this helicopter and plunge into the ocean?
I'm readying my hand over the parachute button.
Nice. And I would like to put up the hood, which is, of course, a clear submersible bubble.
I'm just going as fast as I can because I think the faster we go, the faster we'll
Those
get
wheels.
to the bottom of the trench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works, yeah. I really like the idea
Get
that
some momentum.
it's only got the fans to propel it
Yeah,
above
yeah.
the water, too, so it just kind of like
Yeah.
rolls, you know?
Absolutely.
I know that's not how it's
Okay.
It's fine.
The car careens out of the helicopter, and we go into a slow motion shot from underneath as then the blades of the helicopter slow down and you just hear whoo, whoo,
Nice.
whoo. as the car just noses down faster and faster towards the Pacific Ocean and the Marianas Trench.
I'm gonna do my best to get the perfect timing on launching that parachute so that it breaks our fall but doesn't jolt us too firmly and doesn't leave us floating for too long.
Well, let's find out whether
Let's
you
see
can
if I
succeed
can
in that.
do
Well, that's
something.
a nice D10 that you're using to roll.
Yeah, it's a beautiful D10.
Can I see it? Ooh.
And it gave me a leaner because I have a tiny dice tray. Let's try that again. There we go. 4. That is less than my 8 bubblegum.
Hooray!
Press the button.
And the explosion of the pack out the back of the Corvette just fills the camera view now with the big wide parachute. What is the parachute design? Is it a flag? Is there an image that we can see?
An aubergine?
It's a big aubergine that says "kick ass" on it. Yeah,
So a kick-ass eggplant?
Yes.
correct.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, look, hey, it's Charlene's expedition. Charlene loves a good eggplant. That's what she told me. That's what we're going with.
The very, very long front of the car plunges through into the water, and then you find yourself inside the ocean. The car starts to sink, but no water seems to be getting in just yet.
Ugh. Okay, everyone, make sure you got your scuba suits handy just in case. I mean, we're gonna have
Everything
to
is wrong,
extract. We're gonna have to extract a shell down there. Keep your eyes peeled for the coolest ones, but it's got to be from the base, the floor of the ocean. You know, that's the job.
Don't worry, I'm going to sink us as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I bet you are.
We don't have to worry about getting pressure acclimatized or anything like that.
No, we're inside a car. What
Absolutely.
could go
What's
wrong?
the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
Down we go.
So the Mariana Trench, or the Marianas Trench,
Mhm.
it's both. There's also a Canadian band known as the Marianas Trench.
Oh, is that what we were supposed to get to the bottom of?
Oops.
Who are they? What kind of music do they do?
So the maximum depth is almost 11 kilometers down.
Isn't that redonkulous?
That's really far.
So that'll take us like 6 minutes, 5 minutes, you know? Just driving
We're
at
really-
highway speeds.
Going fast,
And I
yeah.
am.
That's how it works, right?
So as the car starts going down, you notice that it's getting much darker in the ocean around you. And there you can see fish, but like the further down you go, the less light there is and the harder it is to make out any wildlife down here.
Hey, everyone, crack your glow sticks. By that I mean your flashlights. Let's go. Clunk. I want to try to turn my flashlight on so I can see around.
Well, turning your flashlight on sounds like you're trying to chew gum, so
Okay. Yeah. I'm not kicking its ass yet.
Unless you punch it really hard.
Yeah, but I don't like my kicking ass. Whew. Okay, I rolled a 7. Still good. Still good.
Pretty close. Your flashlight turns on. You could also turn on the headlights of the car.
Well, I'm not in the driver's seat,
I'm
yeah.
the driver. So I'd like to press a random button that I'm pretty sure are the headlights.
Well, let's find out how that goes.
Great.
You're pretty sure.
That's a 2 again. We're
All
fine.
right, so with a combination of your flashlight and the headlights that lift up out of the Corvette, you can now see in front of you. But, well, that's really strange. As you are plunging down into the depths of the trench itself, you can see that there's another vehicle down here.
Well, what is it, omniscient narrator?
It looks a little bit like a submersible. It looks way more suited for deep sea diving than a 65 Corvette.
I don't want your shit.
It has, a bubble in front of it. And it has 2 claws on the front of it, along with a big projected beam. And inside the bubble, you can see that there is a really, really buff dude. And he's got a sling around his shoulder for a bag, and in that bag you can see that there's several newspapers that have just been stuffed and wrapped together.
Hello? Hello out there.
I don't think you have to turn on the submersible to submersible communicator.
Oh, of course. This button here, right? Without waiting to hear, she presses another
Which button are you pushing there?
The button I'm pretty sure is the submersible to submersible.
Yeah, let's find out if it is that bubble.
Yeah.
button
Nice.
indeed.
Yep, 4. It is by some
Well,
miracle. Or it's a button.
It's a success, yeah.
Yeah.
So you hear. Give you
Hello, I'm Nancy Drew.
And there's some other people here too.
Yes, we would like your submersible.
as they say in my native country of Finland, go fuck yourself.
You'd like
that's
that,
pretty-
wouldn't you?
Who's talking?
Tricks lightning.
Tricks lightning.
You heard me.
Oh my god. Tricks, I didn't mean it.
We can settle this. 1-on-1.
Listen, I have cheesecake in here. I'll give it to you.
Sounds like a good trade. I say,
You had a
covering the communicator.
chance.
with my-
She like pushes the hand off.
Get the fuck out of here!
You had your chance to win me over with cheesecake. Now it's time to win me over in Submariner combat.
Oh fuck!
Very
shit.
well. And the submersible slows down and stops, turns to face towards you.
I would like to grab the harpoon gun that's in the trunk, the trunk that we can obviously access from inside.
Of course.
And then
Is there sauce?
unzip my onesie to reveal a scuba suit underneath my onesie. My
Nice.
jumpsuit.
military
My
style
jumpsuit.
jumpsuit?
Yeah, my jumpsuit, and it's actually
Well,
like a.
unzipping your jumpsuit doesn't
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
that's going to be... Yeah, you might as well... You should just go
Let's
ahead.
see if I can do this. That's a 3.
Twitter, that's
That
No.
YYK
Okay.
zipper
Zipper.
just
Zoop.
Wow.
glides all the way down, and your onesie just flows off your body, which is impressive, seeing as how you don't really have room to stand in a Corvette.
No, I'm completely sandwiched between, them two.
You are straddling the gear shift.
Straddling the gear shift, but, I know how to shimmy.
She's almost as impressive as the Hoover sisters.
you keep making references to things I don't know. What is this?
I thought you'd read about my exploit.
Yes, I've read 50 books and there's still more. Look, Tricks, do you need anything from us? You're going into some deadly combat under the ocean. What can we do?
Surely some of these buttons activate axes or knives.
I'm certain that there is an airlock function by which I will not flood the inner compartment while I escape.
Wonderful, I'll press that right now. And she presses a button.
Oh, fuck.
Presumably
Well, let's
the
make
Go
sure
for
that
it.
you opened the correct thing, and you better make sure that you fit into that airlock.
Oh, yeah.
It is not. I rolled a 9.
Okay, so now I'm
I
interested.
do fit into the airlock.
That's
So I
one
take a
bubble gum
piece
for
of
you.
bubblegum.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss this around because I think I rolled the same number twice and I don't like that.
Okay, so you push the button. You are ejected out of the car like a torpedo. What are you holding?
Harpoon gun.
A harpoon gun. Unfortunately, the airlock was never closed, so now the Corvette is rapidly filling with seawater.
Oh,
no.
damn! It's getting wet in here. Sorry, Nancy.
Don't worry, I'll activate the sucking mechanism to suck it out.
Well, that was always manual. I got it. I'm gonna suck the water out of the Corvette. No, it's my Corvette. I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead. Roll.
Okay.
Oh my
I really
God.
want this to succeed.
So you're thinking about it really hard?
No, I'm gonna sacrifice a stick of gum to make it happen. 'cause
That
it's not
is
convenient.
true. It is possible for you to just auto-succeed by chewing a bubble gum.
I really want to start this ball rolling, if you know what I mean. I really want my sucking to impress Nancy. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
That is really
I'm really
impressive.
sorry. Somehow I'm sucking the water out of the Corvette. It's really impressive.
Siphoning it out like just
Dude.
horrible. Like,
Hey,
Damn,
Tricks.
suck all the water out of the
I
ocean.
am flippering my way directly towards.
So the water pressure around you is incredibly hard at this point, right? Like you feel it from all sides. And then you see that the submersible, this whoever's in the submersible. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's reduce your bubblegum.
Stupid.
This person hasn't got out of the submersible.
Uh-oh.
Listen, when I got this job in Helsinki, they told me that I had to deliver papers. And that's just what I'm going to do. To the Marianas Trench. And you can't stop me, Trix Lightning. Not for anything.
Seeing as I am currently underwater, I don't feel like I can communicate with him. So I'm just going to shoot the harpoon right at the latch that would open the access hatch.
Well, that sounds like you're trying to kick ass.
Yeah, I am trying to kick ass.
Yes! Kick his ass!
Alas, I rolled equal to, but I need less than my
You need
bubblegum.
greater
than my bubblegum.
Your
Yeah.
bubblegum. So your harpoon goes off, and it veers off to the side, and it pierces the side of a passing orca whale.
Oh my
fuck.
god!
Orca are not native to this area of the Pacific
Save
Ocean.
the whales!
I can use its blubber to stay warm. This is advantageous.
So you're now being dragged by an orca whale.
Why is that a priority right now?
What about you, Sai and Nancy Drew?
Well, Sai-Sai's been sucking really hard, but it's been great. And now, I'm wondering if there's something I can do to help Trix. So I'm thinking we activate our own claws from the Corvette and try to help open the hatch for her.
Look, we either gotta follow Trix or we gotta deal with this asshole. Sorry, I don't know you. I'm sorry.
Oh right, because Trix is getting dragged away
By an orca. That's right.
Well, let's shoot a net out to grab her and bring her back to us.
All right, that sounds good.
It's probably this button, right?
Yeah.
Press a button in the car.
All right.
A net to grab Trix Lightning. No, it's another 9.
Oh no.
Spins another bubblegum.
I can use the rubber to stay warm.
So exactly what were you trying to do?
I was trying to shoot a net out of the Corvette to grab Trix.
Well, instead you push the button to the glove compartment.
Okay.
Oh.
It pops open, and instantly you can smell
Oh no.
inside here. A jar of Velveeta cheese rolls
Okay.
out into your lap, and
Oh.
there's 2 slots, and out of the slots pop 2 Pop-Tarts.
Oh.
Sorry. I just figured, maybe we'd need a snack when we're down here. I hear the trench really gets people hungry.
Why would you choose this combination of foods?
Yeah, that's a great question with a really cool story behind it. But right now, we gotta follow Trix Lightning.
Whatever you say, but the smell is starting to permeate.
Is the orca by any chance swimming downward?
No, at the moment it's kind of going around
All
the
right.
submersible.
I would like to try to wrestle the rope such that I can crawl along the length of the rope
Oh,
to start
fuck yeah.
riding the orca.
Okay, well, let's see if you succeed at that.
John,
That is a 9. I fail.
You fail, and that's 1 bubblegum for you.
Yes.
As you start climbing along the rope, instead it works its way out of the orca, so now you're just floating right in the middle of the Pacific, and the submersible turns to you,
Oh, fuck.
and you hear, "We have numerous lakes, rivers, and marshlands, and 78% of my home country is covered in forest land, and I'm about to bury you, just like I buried that durian and maggot cheese."
Oh no, he sounds serious.
Sai, we've got to do something.
Okay, this Velveeta cheese is definitely going to come in handy, so don't you go eating it, okay? John, I'd like to lean out the back of the Corvette and use the 2 Pop-Tarts like flippers to push this fucking shit closer.
Yes.
That sounds really important, but it also sounds like you're chewing bubblegum.
I am chewing bubblegum. I'm going to go for it.
Do it.
Okay. Okay, 3, so I succeed. Still have 7 bubblegum.
You do indeed succeed.
And I'm at 6, by the way, for my bubblegum.
Pushing the car forward with these Pop-Tarts like little fins. trying to close the distance between us and Trix.
The car starts moving along even faster. Nancy, are you still like driving? Are you still trying to maneuver to get there?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you any good at it?
I'm fantastic. Would you like me to show you?
Yes.
Yes, I did actually succeed.
Hey!
It's a 4.
All right. So there is a 65 Corvette bearing down on you and a submersible with 2 killer claws coming at you. You can see Nancy's confident expression, and you can see Sai just frantically trying to row with the Pop-Tarts to get to you before the submersible does.
Amazing.
What do you do?
I would like to take off my belt that I was definitely totally wearing and start swimming towards the car because I'm going to car surf on top of it.
I think you're going to have to roll for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
Another 9. I fail.
Oh no!
Yay.
Trix is getting so angry. What does it mean?
So that is indeed true. So as you go, the car slams into your body, bouncing you off, and then you faceplant directly onto the submersible's shield.
Uh-oh.
Nancy, I thought you were driving.
I am. It wasn't my fault. She hit my car.
It's never Nancy's fault.
Well, I didn't know that though, did I?
How dare you? Thought you'd read 50 of my book.
I start knocking on the glass in Morse code
What do you?
at the submersible
are you trying to
saying,
communicate?
"Get out here, you coward."
Nice.
Please roll.
That's a 1. Yay!
You hear, all right, you have to understand that Finns are considered modest, courteous, and they value speaking plainly and openly. So I'm going to step outside the submersible, and I'm going to kick your ass. And you should know that in Finland, we consider our word our bond. Our verbal commitments are considered agreements. He puts a big bubble dome around his head.
Nice.
And then punches a button, and the submersible opens up, and he floats out. And you can see that he's massively ripped. His newspapers, by the way, are fucking ruined at this point because now water rushes into his bag.
Cheers.
But he undoes his satchel, and as he does so, he flexes a little bit, and his shirt just rips open.
Good thing I'm already wet.
This is my favorite shirt.
Cancel the stream.
It's expensive to import from Japan into Finland because, after all, the duties are relatively high.
That's what got lit,
and you
by the
can
way.
see very distinctly in the ocean, despite the fact that you're surrounded by salt water, a single tear rolling down his cheek.
I'm just going to charge right at him. I'm going to try to punch him in his solar plexus.
You're going to try to punch him right in the solar plexus?
Yep.
All right, well, let's see if you manage to succeed.
No.
Would you roll?
Oh, fuck.
I rolled a 4.
I don't believe you eat for failing to kick ass. Let's check the rules.
Those little rules.
There are so many.
Oh no, it's only if I get my ass kicked. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, I don't know what the beef is between these two.
Your fist slams right into like his gutters, and his abs just pop your fist out.
Oh.
So you don't have to eat gum when
No,
you fail?
you do not eat if you fail to kick ass.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing, Sai and Nancy?
Well, I'm wondering if we can use diplomacy in this situation. Perhaps I could use the button to activate the megaphone, the underwater megaphone, and we could talk them down.
This guy seems really angry and totally unreasonable for someone who I assume spent some of his life in Finland. But
Yes,
okay.
but I'm Nancy Drew.
Okay, Nancy, go for it. I'm gonna try to help.
So you're attempting a diplomacy here?
Yes, I'd like to activate a megaphone and try to talk them down.
So this is the megaphone, right?
This is the megaphone, and I failed at that.
Oh no.
I'm going to 5 bubblegum.
Okay.
So maybe if I just project really loudly.
No, Nancy, diplomacy's not going to work. We got to save Trix. John, I'd like to leave the confines of the Corvette and head towards this strange man with the Velveeta cheese held out. That's what I want to do.
Okay, you're offering the Velveeta cheese as an offering, a distraction? What are you doing here?
It's a distraction, but it might become a weapon. We'll see.
All right, well, let's see if you succeed at distracting this mysterious sour fin.
Baby. Oh, no, I have 7, so I rolled an 8. That's a disaster. Okay.
That's a bubblegum for you.
6.
I can see that you're trying to distract me using artificial cheese product. But what you didn't know is that Finns have won more Summer Olympic medals per capita than any other nation in the world.
Holy crap, that's really...
There's no better swimmer, no better fighter than a Finn.
Actually, I made a newspaper article for my skin diving skills, so I think I'm pretty good.
No one's gonna beat you. No one's gonna get back to you on that.
No.
You see now, Nancy. So you're now alone in the car.
I am.
The car now has less ballast in it because he sucked all the water out, and now 2 people have gotten out of the car. So the car's starting to rise a little bit.
Okay. So I need to get more depth. As a person and also in this car. So I would like to punch through the floor of the car so it starts taking on water. And as it's taking on water, I'm going to put on a suit and get out of the car.
Well, that sounds like you're kicking ass.
I'd like to kick the car's ass, please. The floor of the car.
All right, Nancy Drew, let's see how good you are at kicking ass.
Yes. I rolled an 8.
An 8 is higher than 5. You managed to sink your fist through, what, the floorboards?
Yes.
So there's now like a comical little like spout of water that's flowing up near the driver's seat.
You're gonna pay for Stuina later.
And then the car starts to sink.
Great. I'm going to take as much time in the car as I can, just leisurely getting into my skin diving outfit.
Yeah. The submersible is now indeed going around in circles because it's lost one of its fins.
Mwah. Hey!
Amazing.
Right? Hey, what the hell do you want with Trix anyway? You just go deliver your papers somewhere else, man. We got a mission here, and we're gonna accomplish it.
If only it was that simple. However, I have to deliver these papers. And now that I haven't been able to deliver these papers, I won't get paid for my work. And if I don't get paid, I can't afford to buy a sauna. Did you know that there are 2.2 million saunas in Finland? There's a sauna for every 2.5 people. There are more saunas than cars.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you walked out on me. Into my sauna, locking me out of my sauna. Because you wanted it to yourself. You didn't want to share. You've never wanted to share. You wouldn't even share the submersible with us for our important mission.
Be clear, he locked himself
Trix.
in his sauna.
You know that sometimes important business meetings are followed by a sauna, during which the business conversation may be continued on a more informal basis.
Carrie.
I couldn't risk you messing up the drug deal of a lifetime.
We can't settle this with words.
Very well.
You promised combat. Finns keep their word.
Yes. It's time for the world's first underwater biathlon. And he clacks his arms together and skis pop out of his flippers.
She does the same because every self-respecting spin has ski flippers.
So let's see whether you successfully deploy your flippers.
Ski flippers.
I'd like to...
That is a 4.
Well, I'll let this happen first. Sorry.
That is a yes.
Yep, so you succeed.
Can I toss Trix to underwater ski poles, which are like ski poles, but they have fins on them for getting through the water?
Well, let's see if you succeed in your throw.
Trix, catch! This is gonna help, I promise!
Hey!
I rolled a 2.
You can catch it.
You said me sorry?
Oh, two ski poles.
Ski poles,
But they have
amazing.
fins on them, so
Nice.
that you can go through the
I
water.
love it. For some reason, I thought that was something to do with the car, and I was like, the car's got ski poles.
Trix, you forgot one thing. Where's your rifle?
He needs a rifle. I'm gonna stab him with the point
Oh,
of the
fuck!
ski pole.
Oh my
That
god!
sounds
Is
like
that
a
biathlon
yes.
work? Ellie Spot
Nope.
would know. Oh no!
I rolled a what?
He knocks the pole out of your hand, and then he reaches into his favorite shirt where it tears a little more, and he sheds another tear as he pulls out a rifle, and he aims it at you.
No!
I would like to lay on the horn so hard that it sends a burst of an air current
Okay.
to deflect the bullet midair.
Wow.
So it's like a no.
That's pretty amazing.
Yep.
So go ahead.
Now, if I punch this horn really hard,
You're
'cause
not
I'm
really
so-
kicking ass.
Fair enough. All right,
I mean,
here we go.
It's a kick-ass idea, though.
Oh no!
No, I'm gonna reroll. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does not count.
If it's on the floor.
Yes, it's a 2.
Yay.
I actually don't know how Corvette's horn sounds, but now it sounds like
Awooga.
the Inception button.
Oh, okay. Because on land it would sound like it would sound like that.
It plays La Cucaracha?
He's modified his car.
Correct. It's a modified horn.
Awooga.
Okay, so as you the rifle, which fires a bullet, which in fact goes about maybe 7 centimeters before instantly being slowed down by the fact that it's underwater, that bullet gets knocked and tumbles out of its way. That's too bad. I wish I had used a heavier metal for my bullet. Because of course Finland is the uncontested world home of heavy metal. We have the most per capita in the world.
Well, you can rock on. You can rock on Dee's nuts, and she's gonna go for a nut punch.
That sounds like you're kicking ass.
Yep. I will
Rock
kick
on
ass at
Dee's
some
nuts.
point. Not today.
Oh no!
He traps your fist between his thighs.
Oh,
Just how you liked it.
oh my god!
What the fuck?
Oh god!
I mean, I love it. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna use this moment. He's distracted, right? He's using all of his brain power to contract his thigh muscles. I want to swim towards him and tear his shirt off, all the way off.
Okay.
That'll get him.
All right. Well, go ahead. You can roll. That isn't kicking ass yet, though.
It's true. It feels a bit like chewing bubblegum. Fell off. I rolled higher. No, I rolled higher, so that's a 9.
You failed?
Fail.
No, you don't. You don't eat for. Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. He tried to chew bubblegum and failed. So he chews bubblegum. Yeah, this game makes sense. So that I'll remind you that you should have 5 gum left. Scott, Liz, you have 5 as well,
Yep.
and Trix, you have 6.
Yes.
So as you move to try to tear his shirt, you feel that your hands they touch, but his shirt, there's something under his shirt. It couldn't possibly be just the sheer power of his pectoral muscles. Something's under there. Something indestructible.
What the hell? What the hell is this? You bastard!
Where's the Velveeta cheese?
Little do you know that before I left, I had he's still like squeezing the shit out of your fist. Before I left, I fashioned myself the most impenetrable armor in the world. And he rips his shirt off, shedding one more tear as it floats away. And underneath you can see that he has strapped around his entire body Nokia brick phones.
Oh my god, we're doomed!
No.
You have to understand that Nokia is
What's that?
a Finnish company and was at one point the largest manufacturer of mobile phones.
We've lost Crosshair and we have lost the turtle.
I used to have one of these. This is so cool.
You see that now there's like the where you
Yeah.
punch forward, there's a game of Snake that's happening on that phone.
Nice.
I'm going to use the 5 points hidden Nokia technique in which you activate all of the phones to start playing Snake, but it's one continuous game across all of the phones. So that if he doesn't play correctly, the phones will explode. This is a secret feature that is hidden by the Finnish government for spies across the globe.
This is incredible.
So this is, I'm going to chew gum to make sure it happens because it's that
Yeah,
important.
because I really want to see this
That's
happen.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you chew gum. Oh no. And he immediately
Really good.
pulls both of his hands back and he starts slamming buttons on his chest in order to keep that snake from moving around properly.
I'd like to try to grab one of his meaty guns and tuck it behind him so he can't.
And I would like to.
Oh yeah, Nancy should do something too.
if the Velveeta cheese is anywhere nearby,
Sure.
I would like to use one of the Corvette's claw hands to break the Velveeta cheese into a cloud of cheese that will impede his vision, so he cannot fight as effectively or win the snake game.
That's nice.
Okay. Well, I like that. Why don't you try that?
Come on, Nancy.
Yes, it's a one. Perfect.
I can't see. No. This cheese is in my eyes. You see that the phones start to beep and beep even louder as obviously this is going to explode if he can't continue, but he can no longer see to push the buttons, and the snake starts getting closer and closer to the edge.
Trix, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to swim into his submersible.
Can I try to? And then I simultaneously, I'd like to try to kick his ass away from us.
Nice.
Okay, you can try to kick his ass.
I rolled more than my bubble gum.
So
which
you
means I
failed to get into the submersible.
But I rolled a 10, unless this is no.
Okay,
it's a 10.
so you kick him and he starts spinning away, and he goes, "No! If only I had a rescue toboggan! Another invention by the..."
Oh my
And
god.
but the shockwave is now rocking out, and because
Oh,
it's
fuck.
underwater, that's even worse than if it was above in the air. So I'm going to ask all of you to attempt. What are you going to do to try to avoid the shockwave?
Well, I'm still in a very powerful Corvette, so I'm hoping that if I just let it sink more, I
Filled
can
with water,
avoid
then.
I can avoid the shockwave.
Okay, well, you can roll for that because that's definitely chewing gum.
I've sucked water before. I'm gonna suck some more water. No problem. I'm gonna suck the shockwave right in.
All right, you can
I
roll.
rolled a 2, so I'm good.
I'm going to try to hide. No, I'm going to. Frustrated at the submersible for not cooperating with
Yeah,
my
because
getting
it's just
inside.
going in circles. It's missing a fin.
I'm going to attempt to kick it so that it becomes a shield for me from the shockwave, so the shockwave will go around.
Okay, so you're going to try to kick the submersible's ass?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't make it, John.
Yes!
So you
I
just
rolled a
start
10.
sucking in the shockwave
So you
and die.
kick the submersible, and it goes towards the shockwave blast, and the two meet, and you hear like a deep note.
Whoa!
And the submersible just swallows the shockwave. So you now have a submersible whose lid is closed surrounding a shockwave. It's like straining under the pressure, but
Whoa!
it's holding for now.
That's good.
You
Well,
hear
the
a
Corvette's
cough
still in one piece mostly.
underwater.
What?
And the paper boy just reaches out with his hand. It is all right. Today is Finland's annual day of failure. A day dedicated to failures that people have gone through, and the reason that we celebrate is to understand that success and failure go hand in hand. Here, you'll need this. And he reaches into his pocket of his swimming shorts,
Sure.
and he pulls out a board with a big chip on it.
I would like to take the boardship on it.
Thank you.
You should have stayed at home in your underpants drinking. The Finnish national pastime.
I should have. Good luck, Trix. From your brother, Chip.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Oh. I really
Get
thought the
there.
implication was they were fucking, but maybe I missed
Deliver the papers. I challenge you.
For lightning! I hold the chip
And he
up.
floats away.
I echo for lightning.
For lightning.
I'm gonna swim back, try to get back into the Corvette.
Okay, well,
Me too.
getting back into the Corvette means that someone's going to have to work the airlock.
Let's give it a go.
No.
Nope.
Okay, do you try to get into the Corvette?
I'm down to 4.
I'm going to attempt to wrench the doors open. Is that kicking butt?
I mean, you're trying. Are you
Yes.
trying to kick the Corvette's ass?
I'm trying to kick the trunk latch to make it pop open so that I can go inside.
Okay, that's kicking ass.
Nice.
That's a 6. That's more than 4. We're all at 4, folks.
No.
Okay, so you manage to kick the latch open. The trunk pops open, and the water starts blowing right back into the car again. But that sucks you in.
Hello.
I've still got my Pop-Tart flippers. I'm going to use those to I'm going to continue down alongside the Corvette. I can't get in. I can't get out. I was trying to tell them, I can't get in.
Hi,
So you're gonna
Sai,
swim down?
Sai.
Well,
What?
that sounds like you're going to need to spend some bubblegum
Yeah.
to make that happen,
Fuck.
or at least roll.
I wanna see the shell before I die. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna use the stick of bubblegum, John, to make sure I can make it with these
To the
Pop-Tart-
bottom?
Yeah, to these Pop-Tart fins. I don't know how I'm breathing. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. There's so much gum. I got 3 left. Really?
So now that
Should've spent a
Trix is in the car with me, I'm just gonna let the hole in the floor of the Corvette really start letting in the water, so we sink at a very quick rate. Because we gotta get this shell.
Well, at this point now, you're kind of neutral. Like the buoyancy of your bodies, because you still have air inside you, means that you're going to need more to weigh you down than just water.
Good thing we're in a Corvette that's mostly full of water.
Well, sure, but you have to go 11 kilometers down. How are you going to finish your journey?
What about the weight of my ego? You know, I could start pontificating about my past adventures.
So are you going to
I like
pontificate
myself.
hard enough to make this thing heavy enough to sink?
Yes,
So
please.
happy I'm not in that Corvette
go
right
ahead.
now.
In fact, I'd really like it to succeed, so I'm just gonna take
What?
bubblegum right now.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Oh, fuck.
The car continues to sink. And that's when you see that that's when you see this pod of dolphins starting to approach you.
so surprising.
Ah, yes. I am fluent in dolphin. Allow me to communicate.
Please.
Ack, ack, ack.
All right, let's see if you can successfully communicate with dolphins.
This is the. I'm gonna roll. I do not successfully communicate with dolphins.
You're now all down to 3. The dolphins are like, no, it's all right. We can talk.
Oh,
Sweet.
we're looking for the coolest, raddest shell you have. It's really important, guys.
But you must understand that if you get to the bottom of the Marianas Trench, you may encounter something you didn't anticipate.
Like what?
Yeah, what the hell could be down there? Some air?
Oh, there's no air down there.
Fuck.
But we will help you. We'll get you all the way down there. You might call it a bit of a ride. but I'm afraid you must answer trivia questions.
Oh, fuck.
Because, of course, you are going for what's at the bottom.
Well, fire away. How hard could it be?
Sorry, what are you referring to?
Philistines. And you don't know Jack the Ride. The whole point is that you're working towards the bottom.
I see. I had completely forgotten about this game that I absolutely have played.
I'm ready.
Anybody
Broheims.
who's that sour and that Finnish could possibly only be a lightning. Either Trix or perhaps Chip. Oh god. It's Trix Lightning.
No, we need those dolphins.
Trivia.
Don't do it, Trix.
Trivia, man.
Very well. There's only one kind of trivia that we know.
Oh no.
Please, 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 please.
And
We've got
that's
so
trivia
much
about
already.
our favorite country.
Yay!
If you can answer this question, we'll guide you all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Now, Finland is incredibly motivated to make sure that all of its citizens have access to the internet. Now, assuming, of course, that they wish to download Angry Birds, an app developed by Rovio Entertainment, a Finnish company.
Oh.
They all can. In fact, it is what? For Finland, it was the first nation to declare what about the internet?
I'm assuming I have to roll to know the answer.
No. If you know the answer, you can just tell me. You can't
answer-
answer because the answer's right there.
Oh, I
have a
cannot
good-
read that.
Okay, well then go ahead. You can
No, no,
answer.
you
Have a
go
good
ahead.
guess. I bet
I'll
they
let you get one
declared it
guess
like.
each.
I bet they declared it like a universal human right or some crap. Yeah.
My God, you're
Internet
correct.
knowledge.
It was the first nation to make internet access a legal right for their citizens.
What's up?
That'll
I
get
love
you
Finland.
1/3 of the way down.
Excellent.
Oh, fuck.
Trivia us.
I do love, for the record,
It's only
big
one
trivia
type
fan
of
here, guys.
trivia we know.
It is trivia.
Now, after all, we are headed all the way down to the bottom. And as a result, you must know that we are traveling incredibly quickly. What is different about speeding tickets in Finland compared to most of the rest of the world?
Oh my god, how do you know all of this?
Trix Lightning.
It's it's a percentage of your income as opposed to a fixed rate.
That's correct.
Fucking
That'll
sick.
get you 2/3 of the way down.
Dolphins, this is so rad. I wish you guys knew more kinds of trivia, but I think this is awesome all the same.
Now, finally, Nancy Drew, the most intelligent, the most beautiful of all the
Aw.
detectives.
It's my Titian hair, isn't it?
I was just about to make reference to your Titian hair. Now, Finland has, of course, been a member of the European Union since 1995. But in 1999, it was the only Nordic state to do what?
I have a guess. I have a pretty decent. Oh no, actually, that's a bad
Nancy
guess.
Drew, you are the greatest detective.
I don't know. Nancy believes she knows. Liz doesn't know.
You can roll to see if Nancy
Um,
successfully has the answer.
Can I see if I kick this question's ass?
No,
Oh,
it doesn't quite work that way.
Go to war with friends.
classic.
Yeah, sure. I'll
1999.
see if I know it. Oh, I rolled a 3. Tying doesn't work, right?
It does.
It
It
does?
does.
Tying
for-
works.
Yep.
Nancy would know that Finland was the only Nordic state to join the euro as a single currency in 1999.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
thought they implemented the euro in 2000.
You see, I know a lot about currency because I'm very rich, and so does
Ugh.
my father, who's a lawyer and very handsome. And they started using the euro around that time.
We'll get you right down to the bottom. Congratulations. Your Finnish trivia is excellent.
This is my new ringtone, John. Please, I'm begging.
Oh god.
Literally unbelievable.
So the Corvette starts getting towed by two dolphins who incidentally are wearing monocles and have bowler hats on.
As is
Nice.
tradition.
Whereas the one dolphin swims around and says, grab onto my blowhole, Sai.
No problem. I got lots of experience.
In the hole. So
Oh,
you're
right.
just gonna
I
be low.
hook.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hook a bunch of fingers into the hole. That's horrible.
Did you know that there are repeated reports of dolphins trying to mate with humans? As
I had heard that.
head down
I thought
towards
you
the
only knew
bottom.
Finnish trivia.
it's a good thing I'm a talking dolphin because then I would be able to give you consent.
I give a little thumbs up right in front of its face.
But I don't. Now's not the time. After
Yeah,
all,
we gotta get that shell for
we
lightning.
wouldn't want to do it in front of Nancy Drew. She
Why
solves
not?
everything.
That's right. Nothing gets past me.
You can't hear this. I'm having a private moment.
I can read lip.
I bet you can.
You
actually.
can.
This is wild.
Well, now that we're at the bottom,
You are now at the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
I'd like to turn on my flashlight and start looking for that shell.
Turning on your flashlight. Let's see if you can successfully do that.
I'm gonna chew some bubblegum to turn on my flashlight.
All right. You have 2 bubblegum remaining. Your flashlight goes on. Click. Now that your flashlight is on, you can see under the water.
Under the sea.
It's completely bare. There's no life down here at all.
Oh no.
It's far too deep. But you can hear rumbles in the distance. Oh dear. That's right. We forgot that they were here.
The
They?
bears?
No. I'm afraid down here is the only place private enough for the championship rumble.
Mm. Of course.
You see,
Trix, I don't know this.
there's the only place in the world deep enough to allow buildings to finally shed their troubles and their animosities in the ring.
Oh, nice.
Today, Big Ben and the Eiffel Tower have made their way here
Grudge
to
match
settle a
again.
score, and we don't want to be around for it.
Well, thank you for your assistance. You don't have to stay, but we need that shell.
Good luck. And the dolphins fly away.
Why?
Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's where we're drawing the line. Incredible.
Iconic. Thank you so much for the dolphins. So
We better find the shell before they get here. I don't want to be under a building v building smash up.
I'd like to try to ram the Corvette into the side of the trench, and maybe some shells will just pop out.
You're gonna beat up the trench until it gives you a...
Yeah, I'd like to kick
right
the
now
trench's
she's
ass.
ramming the Corvette into the trench. That's not kicking ass.
Oh, well, then I'll stick my hand out the window and punch the side of the trench.
That's kicking ass.
Right. That's a 7.
All right, so you reach out and you punch the Marianas Trench, and then you hear...
Oh. Are you all right? I'm sorry.
I'm just a crevasse. Why are you being mean to me?
Well,
I need the
I'm
sunglasses
Nancy
for
Drew,
this.
and this is Sai and Trix. And we're looking for a very special shell.
For my
So if you
sister.
could just give up the goods.
And you thought that you could get one by applying physical violence to me?
Look, crevasse, we've had a really long day, and we're gonna crevasse your ass real soon unless you give up the goods. Okay? Please, we need one shell, the best shell you have, and then we'll leave you forever. He's really freaking
If
out.
the water pressure doesn't kill you, then maybe me clenching my thighs will. And you see the trench starts to close with the grinding of tectonic plates.
I'm gonna kick this trench's ass, John. I've got a small drill bit, and I'm gonna use it to kick this trench's ass, just like jamming it in the rocks.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and attempt to kick the Mariana Trench's ass.
This is why this game is great. I rolled equal to my gum.
So
and
then,
that is...
no, you failed. The drill bit gets embedded into the side, and it goes,
Oh!
No. Fuck you! and you see that 2 bits of very, very thick seaweed just snake out and starts wrapping you up into its side.
Don't worry about me. Just get the shell and get out of here.
It may not be as apparent as with my brother, but I too have sick guns, and I'm gonna wedge my hands between like the 2 incoming sides and start flexing to try to force it apart.
Well, flexing isn't kicking ass.
And I'm gonna karate kick with my feet to get them wedged in as well.
Okay, so you're doing like a
jumping double kick.
Okay, that's kicking ass. Go ahead.
That's pretty friggin' slick.
I rolled much more than my bubblegum. I rolled a 9.
Okay, the crevasse stops and it goes, ow! It's bad enough that Big Ben and Eiffel Tower are trying to beat each other up.
Well, perhaps we could...
You start hearing like a crowd.
Perhaps we could assist you with that in exchange for a shell.
Okay.
Yeah, you give us a shell and we'll make sure there's no buildings ever kicking ass down here again.
No. You get rid of the buildings first.
Done deal, buddy. And I go to shake its hand.
It's a crevasse. It has no hands.
I stick my hand in its crevasse.
You pet its crevasse.
You heard what I said.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty good.
So we have to kick this fight's ass.
Well,
put a stop to it.
Yeah, or the participants. Come on, team.
All right.
We're great at this sort of thing.
To the battlefield.
So which way are you going? Are you going towards the crowd cheering or away?
Towards, I guess.
Towards, yeah, they'd be...
Okay. So as you're heading towards the crowd that's cheering, you can see that the Eiffel Tower and not necessarily just the bell, but the actual Big Ben Tower, as it is colloquially known, are both sitting there. They're sort of leaning forward and panting because they're operating under incredible water pressure. You can see that there's more than a few nuts that have popped out of their various buildings.
I'll allow it. But you're getting a mark on your record, John.
You hear an announcer, "Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like these 2 combatants are totally gassed." Which is interesting because down here it's actually more of a liquid.
Come on, team.
Sai just gets into it, I guess.
Nancy's going to launch herself towards Big Ben's hands and attempt to wrench them off.
Nice.
So you're reaching towards Big Ben?
I would like to rip the clock hands off and beat it to death with them.
Okay, so you're trying to kick Big Ben's ass.
Yes,
with
correct.
his own hands.
With his own hands.
Okay.
Clock face hands.
So I can say, "This has gotten out of hand."
Yes.
I rolled a 6, so we're good.
So Nancy Drew starts kicking Big Ben's ass, and Big Ben is just like, "By Jove, what's going on here?"
Brilliant.
Sai, Trix.
Would you like to 1-2 this?
Yeah,
Flank.
Let's give him the old double power tower power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to use flanking, which will give us a +2 bonus. Wait a second.
I love it.
And we're going to attempt to kick the Eiffel Tower's ass together.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't you both roll to see if you kick the Eiffel Tower's ass?
I want us to kick its legs in so that it doesn't have as much structural support.
Ooh.
Yeah.
One from each side.
3 is greater than 2.
I also rolled greater than my gum.
So the Eiffel Tower goes, mais qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est petit. Oh non, c'est Trix Lightning.
Oui.
Une fin.
Moi. Avoir.
Je suis vaincu. And the Eiffel Tower falls down to the ground. A massive cheer rises up from the crowd. That's when you start hearing a didgeridoo.
What the hell? Oh no.
Better than a vuvuzela, I guess.
It's true.
And then you hear an
From a
announcer
lot.
go, by God, that's the Sydney Opera House's music.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck!
And from the, basically from
Top rope.
way above you in the trench, you see the Sydney Opera House start to fall down. And it goes, all right, mates.
Get an elbow drop.
And it's attempting an elbow drop with one of its like fins towards the three of you. What do you do?
I'm swimming out of the way.
I'm going to wield the point. I'm going to lift up the Eiffel Tower with my mega guns and wield the point to try to impale the Sydney Opera House as it
Impaling,
falls.
is that kicking ass?
I'm going to kick the bottom of the Eiffel Tower to really wedge
I mean,
it
it
in
doesn't
there.
necessarily have to be physically a kick or
Yeah.
physically to an ass, but like
Sure.
you're basically trying to kick its ass using the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's what
I'm-
you're doing. What about Nancy?
I'm just getting out of the way.
I
You're
would
just
like
getting
to
at-
sing.
well, that's definitely not kicking ass. What about you, Nancy?
I would like to sing the Night Queen's aria from the Magic Flute in an attempt to kill it with opera.
No.
Underwater opera.
All right. Well, that's not kicking ass, but it does sound pretty cool. So I'm going to have you roll, unless of course you just want to eat bubblegum and make it
I'm
work.
gonna eat bubblegum for
Nice.
this.
Brave move, thinking the opera house would be frightened by opera.
Okay.
It is when
Bad
Nancy's-
opera.
That's
Scott, did you-
I
Very
failed.
brave.
You failed? All right. So
failed
the
from
Sydney
down-
Opera House lands on
Oh, sorry.
Sai. But you
Oh,
managed to,
my
just
spine.
before it like gets to his face, you managed
My
to
Sai
impale
spine.
it with the Eiffel
I-
Tower, and then you hear the haunting tones.
Go watch the Magic Flute if you haven't seen it. It's fucking
It's
great.
so good.
fucking great.
Nancy Drew is, of course, far better than any classically trained opera singer because she's
1000%.
Nancy Drew.
Sure.
As her Titian hair flows around her under the water, the Sydney Opera House goes. Wait, what would the Sydney Opera House
What does
say?
it do?
Well, it's been impaled and it's have an opera sung to it, so you tell me.
That's stupid.
Well, I'm plum tugged now, eh? And then it just
Suckered.
it dies.
tuckered.
The only thing preventing it from crushing Sai is you holding it up with the Eiffel Tower.
How much gum do you have now, Scott?
I have 2 gum,
Great.
and I'd like to kick my own ass out of the way. Can I do that? Is that
If you
something I
kick
can
your
do?
own ass, you will also suffer getting your ass kicked.
Balls. I got it. Okay. I don't see another way. I don't see any other way out of this.
One of the big giant overhangs of the Sydney Opera House falls, and as it lands on the ground, it kind of looks like a shell.
Oh, quick! I'm swimming for it.
Can I
Okay,
grab it? Can I try to grab it?
so the two of you are trying to grab this shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can see if you can grab the shell.
Or can we kick it so hard it get launched up out of the ocean?
If
We
you
can try
kick
to
its
kick its
ass,
ass.
it might break.
I'm gonna try to grab it first.
You try that.
You're okay with me having?
Oh,
Nope. I did not succeed, so I.
All right, so Scott, I should warn you that you
Yes?
now have one more attempt. You have one piece of gum left. If you hit 0, you can only kick ass.
I will be very mad, folks. Be
It
careful.
is the only thing you can do is kick ass.
Oh boy. Okay.
John, maybe could I kick the ass of the ocean floor and create a large enough impact that it propels the shell up?
See, you're thinking, and you're not kicking ass.
I can't kick the ass of the ocean floor?
I mean, you could just eat a piece of gum in order to succeed in an action.
I don't know. I think I should kick the shell's ass and hope for the best.
Fuck yeah,
Hope
let's
it doesn't
go.
explode.
You're gonna try to kick the shell's ass?
Yeah.
All right, go try to kick the shell's ass.
Yep, that's a 7.
Great. It shatters into 2,000 pieces,
Uh-oh.
all of which now are gleaming white and fall onto the ground of the Marianas Trench.
Oh no, Nancy! What the hell?
I thought it would work. It did in my head. Things usually turn out the way I
Nancy,
imagine
you
them.
better figure something out, or I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna kick your ass first, Sai, you
Oh,
piece
tricks?
of trash.
You're standing there with the Eiffel Tower.
Impaling
You can kind of
most
just
of-
move it over and drop it.
Great. I do that.
Okay. The ground is now littered with pieces of Sydney Opera House.
Well, since my flashlight is still on, I'm going
Yes.
to attempt to search to see if any of these shell pieces look like shells.
Okay. Go ahead. Or are you just gonna eat one of your pieces of gum?
Oh,
No, yeah, I mean, either way, I'm gonna end up chewing a gum, right?
That's right. So you're rolling.
Succeed to find, yeah. I'm
You're
gonna
rolling to
succeed.
try to hold on to gum. Otherwise,
Yeah.
okay. The gum goes in.
yes.
Buried amongst all of these, you find one that looks beautifully swirled, like a conch.
Perfect. I'm down to 1 gum. Boop.
Nancy, you currently have the most gum at 3, I believe.
I have 2.
2? Yep. You currently have the most gum at 2. You have a shell. However, you are at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. You don't have a lot of air left.
Fuck that.
And your Corvette has started to float away.
Wait a second. We were supposed to get the shell from the trench himself. God damn it.
It looks like the journey was the friends you made along the way.
I'm gonna kick your ass,
I'm gonna
Trench.
kick your ass for 2.
So you're both going to kick the Marianas Trench's ass again?
I'm
Maybe
still
if it-
holding Big Ben's hands, and I'd like to stab the Marianas Trench.
Okay, so you're trying to kick the Marianas Trench's ass.
Yeah, I'm just windmilling.
Go ahead. Are you doing the
I'm
same?
gonna get in there as well and just windmill.
about
Yep, 8.
Yes. Done.
I am also
no.
going to, because we can get the trench to clench, it might push us out.
Ooh.
Clench.
Kicking ass.
Trench.
5. Yes.
All right, so the 3 of you successfully kick the Marianas Trench's ass.
Ah!
And so you're getting a trench clench going on as it starts to close itself up. I thought we were going to be friends. And then it starts to close, but from the bottom, crushing up. So it's slowly pushing you, and then you can feel the pressure build up underneath you. What do?
Come on, you bastard! Yeah, push me more, baby! Can I encourage the trench to push us harder?
Yeah, but that's not kicking ass.
Yeah, I know. Can I... Oh, can I kick the pressure, the water pressure's ass to put it under more pressure?
Sure. You can try to kick the water pressure's ass.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, honestly. Okay, success.
Okay, so as you start kicking the water pressure's ass, you hear, "Hey, I'm just a metaphysical not even metaphysical. I'm just a physical element."
Yeah, and you're gonna help me today, you son of a...
I'm just newtons of force. Stop it! And it starts rocketing you up. You're now moving way too fast, and unfortunately, this means that the air that you have in your body is rapidly expanding
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
in what is known as the bends,
The Benz.
or decompression sickness.
All right.
What do you do?
Are we all experiencing this?
Well,
'Cause
he didn't kick just his water pressure.
Great.
ass.
Awesome.
We need some tense music for this.
I'm going to attempt to kick my friends' asses in order to kick the excess pressure and air out of their bodies.
I love it.
That's really nice.
Okay, so you're kicking your friends' asses.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn it.
I succeed.
Are you also trying to kick her ass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's kicking whose ass here?
You may as well. You're one.
I kick.
Whose ass were you trying to kick?
I kick Scott's ass. Scott kicks her
Okay, well,
ass.
Scott, you just got your ass kicked, and according
oh.
to the rules,
Oh.
when you get your ass kicked, you have to chew bubble gum.
Let's go.
So, Scott, you are now all out of bubble gum, and you may
Yeah.
only take actions to kick ass. So what are you doing?
Hey, I'm just gonna dive tackle Nancy and be like, "Get out of my ocean! This is my ocean! You don't belong here! You
So
belong
you
in
trying
books!"
to kick Nancy's ass?
I am full of gum. My apologies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick Nancy's ass.
Well, Nancy, he can't fail at kicking ass at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid, Nancy, you also have to have a gum. Meaning I think you now have one left. Mm-hmm. Okay. However, now you are getting the decompression sickness kicked out of you.
Great.
What are you doing?
I would like to kick Trix's ass. I still have Big Ben, so I'm thinking the hands of Big Ben. I'm thinking I could puncture the areas where the pressure's built up and sort of let it out.
So you're also kicking my ass.
That's right.
My ass is gonna get kicked. I always knew it, Nancy Drew. I always knew you were a backstabbing liar.
Go ahead. Wait. She hasn't rolled.
Oh,
She has to roll. She
hasn't
still has.
won.
She has one gum
I
left.
rolled a 6.
Now you got your ass kicked. Trix Lightning, you are all out of bubblegum.
bubblegum.
And therefore you may now only take actions to kick ass.
I'm gonna wrench the clock hands out of Nancy Drew's hands and start stabbing the walls of the trench to get myself higher and higher and higher.
Okay, so the trench is starting to close. You're getting further and further. Light is starting to pierce from the bottom, and you can see the surface of the ocean. You're trying to kick the Marianas Trench's ass, and it just goes, well, I'm kicking you out anyway. Why are you doing this? And then you fly up, all three of you, out of the water, heading directly towards the helicopter blades as
I'm gonna
Charlene
kick
waits
those
for
blades'
you.
asses. Where did she go? Excuse us for a second here.
That's fine.
I'm gonna kick those helicopter blades' asses as they're just to stop them from turning. If they get me, it's okay.
You wanna stop the helicopter?
I want to stop it from killing us.
All right. Well, the helicopter is going to fight back.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. You will automatically succeed at kicking the helicopter's ass. However, if I roll a 10, I KO you.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise, you just get angrier.
Okay. All right. Getting angry.
Nope. I rolled a 1. You are.
Okay.
You get even angrier than you already are. And as you punch the helicopter, you hear from the inside, oh my God, we're all going to die if we don't get out of here.
Then
Beating
get
up the
us outta
helicopter
here!
is so, and then you hear like alarms going off. Danger! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! As the helicopter rotors explode, and now the helicopter is falling down towards Nancy and Trix.
Well, I'm gonna kick the helicopter. No, I'm gonna yeet the clock hands into the helicopter to like deflect it.
To kick its ass?
kick its ass
All right,
away
well, the
from me.
helicopter's not going down without a fight.
Yeah.
There's no point in you
Yeah.
rolling. You
Yep.
succeed.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 3. You throw Big Ben's hands up, and the helicopter explodes. Charlene launching herself out of the side, going like, "This sucks!" as she starts to fall. And then all of you land right onto the surface of the Pacific Ocean.
Charlene, I know you've got a lifeboat. Give me the. I'm gonna go kick Charlene's ass.
Oh my God, I don't have a lifeboat. As F.
You've got bubblegum in there.
So
I know you
Charlene tries
do.
to kick your ass back.
Good. Let's do it.
And fails. You kick Charlene's ass, and she passes out. She's
my
now
God.
floating face down in the water.
I feel really bad about this.
What
Sorry,
do you do to my sister? I'm gonna kick Simon's ass.
Okay, kick Sai's ass. You can roll a die. If you
Oh
roll
yeah,
a
if I
10,
roll a 10.
he KOs. Otherwise, he just gets angrier.
Oh no, that's a 1.
You would just get angrier. Nancy, do you have something that you want to do?
What are we gonna do with the shell? Sorry.
I would like to kick the ocean's ass so hard that the dolphins are brought back.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm trying to kick the hell out of this ocean right now.
You can roll.
With a 2, I did it.
So you kick the ocean, and the shockwave ripples out into the ocean. All the dolphins float to the surface. They're dead.
Well, but they still float. So
Yeah,
I'm just
and their little
climbing
bowler
on them.
hats pop up
no.
as well, and their monocles.
Well, I would like to get on one of the dolphins.
Well, that seems like not kicking ass to me.
I'd like to kick a dolphin's ass until I ended up on top of it.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm gonna start kicking all these dead bodies' asses to like kick my way across the ocean, just flinging them left and right, leaving no trail for anyone else behind me.
Okay, well, you're
Fuck.
on your way out. That means you're flinging dolphins onto Sai and Nancy Drew.
Ah!
Oh, does that mean I'm rolling?
You're going to roll to see if you kick MacGruber's ass.
No.
Nope.
right
And-
back at you.
No.
So,
Lightning.
well, Nancy Drew still has
Right.
a gum.
Right.
So she is, in fact, at this point, it looks like she's going to get her ass kicked unless she kicks your ass back.
I'm gonna kick your ass back.
Go ahead and roll to see if you
fine.
kick her ass back.
Yes, with a 9.
With a
Ooh.
9?
Not
Well,
a 10.
it's not a 10, so you get even angrier, but you don't actually.
Fuck you,
Since you
it's
both
my
kick
shell.
ass. So you're slowly making your way.
Hey, dolphins. Ass.
You're slowly making your way towards. Let's see. Are you going east or west?
I think I'm faster going east.
I don't think you have the ability to choose because
Okay.
you can only kick ass.
Right.
So if this is odd, you're
only-
going west and you'll hit Japan.
Yeah.
And if this is east, you're gonna hit
North America.
Vancouver.
Right. Sweet.
You're going towards Vancouver, British
Sweet.
Columbia.
Long way around. Let's do this.
Oh, I love it.
So many dolphins.
Well, I guess actually, technically, you're headed towards Victoria, aren't you?
Hello.
British Columbia. The west coast of North America.
Okay, so you're at, Charlene is still floating face down in the water. Are you doing anything to try to save Charlene? Or
I
was your
feel
whole
terrible
mission
for-
in vain?
I feel terrible for killing Charlene. I'm gonna try to. I don't want her to die out here in the ocean wearing wearing the garb of a Walmart employee. She wanted to impress her father. I'm gonna kick that outfit right off. So
Okay,
that she
so
can
you're gonna
impress
kick the
him.
outfit off.
I'm gonna kick the outfit's
Okay,
ass.
so you kick the outfit's ass and it explodes off her. Now she's only wearing a Valley Girl bikini underneath.
Oh,
That's
for
exactly
God's
how
sake.
she would have wanted it.
But she rolls
not-
face up and she gasps. Oh my
You're
god! I
alive!
just wanted a shell.
I don't have your stupid shell, Charlene. Someone else does. I don't know.
Fuck you, Sai. No one's
your
ever
sister-
gonna fuck you if you have such a dumb name.
Well,
Oh my
hey,
God.
I think your sister has it. The other lightning. I should never trust the lightning. They always strike twice. Full of gum here.
Okay.
Yeah, I spit mine out. It was too much. She wants
No,
to hear out.
I'm enjoying it, honestly. But
That's when you hear a rumble. And you hear, wow.
Owen Wilson.
yeah, what?
Kick.
And you see running through all of these dolphins and various marine life that you've killed by kicking the ocean's ass. You see Lightning McQueen coming straight from California Adventure. running so fast that it's skipping across the water, and you hear "Ka-chow, motherfuckers!" It's starting to bear down directly towards Trix Lightning.
Oh,
Lightning fight.
you want to throw down lightning?
That's it, Cobalt.
You're giving me a bad name.
Yeah. Let me give you a bad something else. How about I give you a bad afternoon? Well,
Lightning McQueen's trying to kick your ass.
I'm trying to kick Lightning McQueen's ass, but I can't roll, so.
Nope. So you kick Lightning McQueen's ass. So now there's a dead dolphin, dead dolphins everywhere, and a dead Pixar cash cow.
I want to
floating
kick it up into the air and kick the dolphins that I've been running across so that I can jump upwards and ride onto the trajectory into the air.
That sounds an awful lot like not kicking ass. That
Damn
sounds
it.
like a lot of thought.
Okay.
Nancy, the only person still capable of doing anything but kicking ass.
Of course, because she's
Wow.
Nancy Drew.
Of course. I would like to fashion a new helicopter
Okay.
out of the car and the dolphins
Okay. Sai Tricks,
to lift me to safety and the shell.
If Nancy Drew is going to take
currently
the
she
shell,
has the shell.
Yeah, I have the shell.
All right, well, we can all go along for a time.
If Nancy Drew thinks she's gonna get out of here, she's got another thing coming. I'm gonna. You always get out of this stuff. I'm gonna try to
Every time.
kick Nancy Drew. No, you still have gum. I want to kick Lightning's ass
Nancy,
over there.
you can make your roll first, or you can chew bubblegum. You can do one of those things, but otherwise, he's coming to kick your ass.
I'm gonna chew bubble gum.
Okay?
In
So
hopes that I can make this helicopter before he comes to kick my ass.
Okay, so you successfully make a helicopter.
Nice.
However, you can no longer make the helicopter go because now all you can do is kick ass. So it's the three of you in the ocean, along with Charlene, who's kind of being annoying and complaining off to the side now that she's no longer face down in the ocean. Oh my god, all of you just give me the fucking shell, alright? God.
Just give her the shell. She'll be happy. Don't you want that
Come
for
and
your
get it.
sister?
Sis. Kick her hand.
Ow.
Ow. What the fuck?
Earn it. I like show the chip.
You can't show her the chip, you can only kick ass.
I'm going to karate chop her with the chip right towards the neck.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
She's gonna try to grab the chip and punch you in the face instead.
Okay.
She fails. The chip
is for our
slices her
brother.
neck off. And her head just...
I wasn't trying to
killed
kill
our employer.
her. I was trying to kick her ass.
Trix, you killed our employer. What have you done?
I'm your employer now.
No, I don't get tricked by anyone.
Especially not someone named Trick.
I didn't ask you, Nancy Drew.
You shut the fuck up, Sasai! I've had it up to hear you all!
Kick ass, kick ass.
So who's doing what?
I'm kicking Lightning's ass.
And I'm kicking Sci-Fi's ass.
Okay, go ahead.
Sci-fi.
You try to kick Lightning's ass. Go, roll.
Yeah, I'm going to try to kick your ass back. So
Let's do it.
Go.
So we're both rolling to kick each other's, and then you're
9,
gonna.
not
try to-
enough.
That's because I'm angry.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, Nancy's trying to kick Sai-Sai's ass.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Oh no!
So you want to describe how you managed to KO Sai-Sai here?
Yeah, so I'm still in this Corvette Dolphin helicopter.
Sure.
I would like to run you over with it, basically. So it's not able to get air, but it does have enough momentum that it can suck you into its engine and spew you out the exhaust, because that's how cars work.
It is, yeah. They're like lawnmowers.
Yeah.
You basically get digested by a dead Lightning McQueen,
Wow. Oh yeah, no, it's not. Right, right.
and you're
Yeah, yeah,
KO'd.
Lightning McQueen.
And now it's just the two of you floating in the ocean, and with Charlene's corpse.
While I'm dead.
Fair.
You're KO'd.
KO'd, not dead.
I'm gonna resume kicking the asses of all the dolphins that have been killed in the ocean to keep my transit going.
What are you doing, Nancy?
Well, I'm thinking that this Sci-Sci fuel is propelling me forward, so...
Oh, sorry, but Nancy, you ate your last piece of bubblegum. That means you
I
are
did.
all out
Out
of
of
bubblegum, which means you
bubblegum.
can no longer think, you can only kick ass. So what do you do?
Can I kick the car's ass to propel myself out of it?
Sure,
I'm
so
done
you're
with the
both
car.
kicking asses to try to get there, and then you wash up on the shores of Victoria, British Columbia, on Vancouver Island.
Kick ass.
Now what do you do?
I'm gonna kick the ass of the first person I see in a car to take their car. I'm gonna punch them out of their car.
You will
Right,
try to, that person's like, hey, that's my car, and they try to kick your ass.
There we go.
They fail. And
Phew.
you, yeah, so, oh,
I'm okay.
that's your wee heart. So yeah, you kick that guy's ass.
Kick it in the car.
You're gonna what?
Kick it.
Kick what?
The pedal to the metal.
No, that's not kicking ass. Do you want to kick the car's ass?
Kick the car's ass into driving.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I
Nancy, what are you doing?
got the car. I kicked the car.
Okay,
I
the
would
car's like, hey, fuck off.
Oh shit!
The car's trying to kick your ass. It fails.
Miserably.
The car gets reduced to rubble. Nancy?
I would like to kick the ass of the nearest cruise ship I can see, because presumably we're near a harbor.
Okay, go ahead. You can try to kick the Sea Witch is currently moored there from Princess Cruise Lines.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
I'd like to kick its ass.
You don't have to roll?
Oh, wait. Do I
No,
have
she doesn't have to roll, but the cruise
Alright.
ship is like, oh, but why? No, fuck you, Nancy Drew, and it's going to try to kick your ass.
Fuck you right back.
You managed to kick the cruise ship's ass. You start hearing somebody on the deck saying, "It's been an honor," and then you start hearing music being played as the cruise ship starts to sink into the Pacific Ocean. They're screaming.
Fuck. What has this become?
Then you hear, "Don't let go, don't let go," as the cruise ship snaps in half. Bong!
I'm just gonna start kicking the ass of Victoria on Vancouver Island,
All right.
so that I can get away from Nancy Drew.
Nancy, what do you do?
Pesky
I mean,
friends.
I feel like I'm back where I started. I'm back at the bottom of the ocean.
No,
With the
you kicked a cruise ship's ass. You're still above.
Okay. I kicked the cruise ship's ass, and
Yeah.
now I want to kick the ass of like various like tugboats and stuff in the harbor to get myself to shore again.
Well, the tugboat goes toot toot. Fuck you. And it tries to kick your ass and it fails. So you kick the tugboat's ass. It's nice and padded around on the outside, so that feels pretty good on your fists and
That's nice.
your feet as you're kicking that ass. You're destroying. You're
I'm kicking the
leveling
entire
Victoria.
island.
You're kicking Vancouver Island's ass.
Yes.
Well, Vancouver Island has a proud history. Thank you very much, and it will not take this lying down. Vancouver Island's going to try to kick your ass. It succeeds.
Damn.
Vancouver Island rises up, lifts you up over its landmass.
A shell.
I've had enough of you, and just pile drives you right into Vancouver.
Weak.
You slam into its Olympic Park, and you are KO'd.
So many used needles.
Wow, way to stereotype an entire fucking city. Nancy Drew.
Well, I'm alive. This is great fodder for my next book. I'd like to kick that book's ass.
Okay, so you dig out your manuscript for your next book. Your manuscript is like, but I deserve to be seen. There's so many young girls out there who need a positive message of a heroine ready to face against the patriarchy to take down criminal scum with Titian hair. And it's going to try to kick your ass.
And I'm going to try to kick its ass right back because there's a new Drew in town.
Okay, so the manuscript gets its ass kicked. The pages start fluttering over the ocean. Some of them catch fire because they are also where the cruise ship has started to sink.
No more daintily looking at clues. No more getting captured. Sometimes you just need to make a helicopter out of a Corvette and a bunch of dolphins. I mean, Lightning McQueen and a bunch of dolphins. This is the role model you need, boys and girls.
This is the Canadian Coast Guard, eh? What are you doing out there?
I'm kicking your ass.
So you're trying to kick the
Nancy,
Canadian Coast Guard's ass?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, so the Coast Guard's going to try to kick your ass.
Oh boy.
Nope, they fail. So the Coast Guard comes up. Nancy just wrecks the Canadian Coast Guard.
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh, bud, this sure ain't not what we were hoping for, eh? And they start sinking into the ground.
Jesus.
Nancy, you're surrounded by the pages of your manuscript, the entire Canada Coast Guard, the cruise ship that you shattered.
Yep.
Vancouver Island is currently ignoring you because it's gloating over its victory over Trix Lightning, which it pile drived into the Olympic Village in Vancouver. What do you do?
Here.
Oh God. Sorry. You know what? I'm angry that this shell caused all of this madness. I was a respectable girl with a very handsome, rich father before today.
That is true.
I'd like to kick the shell's ass for what
Well,
it's
you
done.
can find the shell. It's probably still on Trix Lightning's
Dead.
comatose body. You're just
Oh,
KO'd.
it's true. I'm only KO'd.
Okay,
That's what
go ahead.
I'd like to do.
So you're gonna kick the shell's ass?
Yes.
Okay, so you kick the shell's ass. The shell just explodes into a billion pieces.
Take that.
And then you see a little girl look down and says, "That was a pretty shell."
Not all things in life are pretty, and not all pretty things are good.
Whoa.
I wanted that shell and you heard it.
You can shut your mouth.
I'm gonna
I
kick
saved
your
life
ass.
today. I'm
Kick her
kicking
feelings
your
ass.
So
third
the little
time.
girl's gonna try to kick your ass.
Yay!
I'm kicking the little girl's ass.
You kick the shit out of this little girl.
Nancy Drew.
She starts to cry, and then you see her mother run up. What are you doing to my little girl?
I'm kicking your ass.
The mother runs up to you and tries to pull you off of her daughter.
I kick her ass back.
Yep, it only serves to make you angrier.
I'm really sick of being villainized. I'm not the bad guy here.
Law of averages states that eventually she'll get her ass kicked, but I don't know. She's
But
pretty
by
lucky.
what?
That little girl's grandmother looks up. Well, I thought that you would be a heroine, but now I see I'm going to have to show you some manners. I'm gonna kick your ass. The grandmother
your
gets up and she
worst.
starts walking over there with a walker.
Do your old woman.
Do your worst.
What are you doing?
I'm picking up my manuscripts and going like this to try to like slice her.
Yep,
My
with
sharp-
1,000 paper cuts, she just goes, in slow motion
Right.
as she falls over, her ass entirely kicked by your manuscript.
What is this manuscript? Where did this manuscript come from?
It's my adventures I was going to write about today.
Oh, good
and
luck
then it
with
took
that.
a turn.
And then finally you hear, "Not on my watch." And Paul Gross
Canadian icon.
strides out. Canadian icon Paul Gross, as known from the television series Due South and Slings and Arrows,
Also, Men with Brooms, the
Oh,
Canadian
yeah.
comedy icon.
with Leslie Nielsen.
That's right.
Hey.
Wasn't it?
And he says, "Nancy Drew, I always hoped that I'd get a chance to play you one day, but now I think I'm just going to have to kick your ass."
Not if I kick your ass first. I'm not even Canadian.
It's true.
Paul Gross goes down like a punk
Jesus Christ.
as Nancy Drew
How do we end this?
as Nancy Drew starts kicking Paul Gross's
You
ass.
kick your own ass.
Oh, God.
At that point, then you hear, "Well, it's been 1 week since we kicked Nancy Drew's ass, and the entire Bare Naked Ladies coming.
Guys, we're doing a
And each
Canadian
one is
tour.
gonna try to kick your ass." Nope.
Okay, that was
Nope.
3 sevens in a row and then one.
You
But-
managed to kick Bare Naked Ladies' ass. What else?
Rest of the
Justin
hip-
Bieber's been
the rest,
suggested.
the rest of the hip
Then you
are
hear,
probably mad about
"My
Gordon."
art will go on, but yours is about to stop." And Celine Dion runs in.
Oh, please, Celine.
Please, please.
Celine.
I'm
Las
hoping
Vegas.
for it.
Celine Dion reaches back with
Legit.
her right hand,
Legit.
and then she goes with the slamming of the door, and she picks up a door and just whacks Nancy Drew, and you are KO'd.
It's all coming back to me now.
Ah!
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my God.
The power of Celine.
Yep. Oh my god.
So much ass kicking.
Sad. I didn't get more of a chance. No, I'm just kidding.
I was not expecting roll 10.
Apparently, you are ass kicker supreme. Oh, sorry.
Pay tribute to the fallen. Chip, the Finn, who gave you a challenge that you could not complete. His submersible, of which you mercilessly kicked its ass, and it was containing a shockwave that has never been unleashed. The Corvette, for whom you kicked its trunk's ass so that you could get inside. The Marianas Trench, which got its ass kicked several times, along with Big Ben, the Eiffel Tower, and the Sydney Opera House. You then also kicked water pressure, the concept, the Newtonian concept of water pressure's ass, which blew you out onto the ocean, at which point you kicked the ass of a helicopter twice, Charlene several times until she died. You kicked the ocean's ass, killing every living being inside it.
Sure.
You
Terrible.
kicked Lightning McQueen's ass. Then you kicked Sai-Sai's ass. Made your way to Victoria, British Columbia by kicking the ass of dead creatures and cars all the way there. Whereupon a cruise ship, a manuscript,
Tugboats.
the Canadian Coast Guard, tugboats, Paul Gross, the Bare Naked Ladies, a young girl, her mother, a guy on Victoria's,
Oh yeah,
and his car.
Yeah.
and then finally you got your ass kicked by Victoria, British Columbia, and Nancy Drew was taken out, her ass kicked by Celine Dion.
As it should be.
As it should be.
Yep.
Honestly. Well, dear God.
Ladies and gentlemen, All Outta Bubblegum.
I mean,
I agree.
We pulled the following prompts as delivered by this. First, we had Velveeta and Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Big Ben, the Eiffel Tower. So here, the Velveeta and Pop-Tarts already flashed on the screen. We have Big Ben from Luke. We had the Eiffel Tower. The Crosshairs suggested the Mariana Trench. Ellie Spot also suggested the Sydney Opera House. Ellie Spot suggested that their biceps ripped their favorite shirt. We know that that's what happened to Chip's shirt.
yeah.
Chip.
There was an attempt at a nut shot
Yeah.
that failed.
Welcome.
Durian and maggot cheese were referenced alongside the video game Paperboy and Chip's Challenge, along with the following NPCs I've never played: a talking dolphin, a vacuous cheerleader, and a silent, sour loner Finn, and a tired of life Walmart worker.
Don't forget the talking dolphins.
Yeah.
I
Oh, he said that?
threw that out there, yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Now,
good.
I don't remember a prompt that asked you to do trivia on a specific country. I don't remember where that came from.
I was just leaning really hard into the...
There's the Jackbox game.
The Finn
oh, yeah,
thing.
and you don't know Jack the Ride.
The ride. That's saying a lot, Kung Fu Fenris. You've seen a lot of our stuff. That's impressive.
Is that normally how it ends, the turtle asks?
Yeah, I mean, because at a certain point, all you can do is kick ass, so you end up having to kick each other's ass. What are you gonna? Whose ass
I
are you
mean,
gonna kick?
you could possibly, I guess, accomplish the task and call it
Right.
call the end of the session
Right,
before
that's
everyone's
true.
dead, KO'd.
And yet,
I hope that my finished facts were correct.
According to the
Crosshair
internet.
seems pretty pleased with them.
So, All Outta Bubblegum does eventually end with the characters being unable to do anything except kick ass. But it happened.
Thank you, John, for leading us through
Yay.
that madness. And for the dolphin noises, which honestly,
we're gonna go clip those.
I'm gonna
later.
need like
Do you want
every
one more?
24 hours. Please.
Radical dolphins.
So good. It's so good.
Thank you, written.
Oh.
Has RPG Clinic Play the Creator's other one-shot Everyone is John? I've heard of it. I don't think it's appropriate for stream. Everyone is John basically is about somebody who's playing somebody with who's absolutely psychotic.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, might be challenging. That's true.
I mean, it's one thing to kick the ass of Paul Gross and Bare Naked Ladies, and
A girl and her mom and her grandma.
yeah, it's because it's clear, but like everything is John. The example that I read veered eerily close to like, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. I'll have another look at it. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Weirdness, yes, that's canon now. So thank you.
I mean, fingers crossed the next Nancy Drew book you read has something to do with dolphins or sounds that could sound like a dolphin.
I don't know. The clue of the whistling bagpipes. Bagpipes have been known to sound like dolphins.
Well, when you whistle in them, probably, right? Dolphin John.
Oh.
Who's that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's George.
Yeah, Bess and George. Look, there's two.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that
yeah.
was hilarious, good fun, folks.
so what do we have coming up?
Nothing like that. However, on Tuesday, you can join me over on my channel, twitch.tv/BiffTheBoss. Can't speak English. I can confirm I managed to get Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines running. Because I think I just over-modded it as a whole thing. I'm going to play a little more just to make sure it's like not going to explode. And then we're going to enjoy it with the doc surgeon. He's given lessons on unlife and unlove. Should be good. Aww. That's 1800, 6 o'clock on Tuesday.
For Wednesday, my cup runneth over. Last time we played Noita, where I got absolutely owned, not only by the game, but also by everyone watching who were sending me obstacles all the time, which leads me to believe that another game where that is possible might be really cool to play. So I'm going to look into it. The other thing is that I also just got a hold of 11 separate Kingdom Hearts games for the cost of $20 for the PlayStation 4. So by the way, if you want to borrow it, by all means. So there's that. Also, at some point, possibly playing through all of the main Metal Gear Solid games. I don't know. I got a lot of choices, but I would really like to hear your opinions on what I should play next. That'll be on the Discord. On Thursday, on this channel, twitch.tv/RPGClinic, last week we had a fantastic Clinic Hours. We had Scott on as a guest. I'm just tempted to be like, Scott, just be on every Clinic Hours. But
Okay.
We may very well do the same thing that we did last time, except this time we will have one of either Elizabeth or Kate for a session -1 for Neo Rokugan, where they will discuss what it is about cyberpunk, samurai, and everything else that they would like to see in games going forward. Plus, them weighing in on your RPG-related questions.
All right. Friday?
Friday, we are continuing with the Punch Effect.
Yep.
Mass
Hey,
Effect
thanks,
2.
Supergold.
And I mean, yeah, it's going great.
Yep. It's a lot of fun.
Punching our way through space.
Whoa, did we get hosted or something? Did I miss that?
Perhaps a raid from Super Dylan? I missed it, but it's possible. Also, hi.
Hello.
Saturday, we just finished the Mystery at Lilac, speaking of Nancy Drew, so we will be starting The Clue of the Whistling Bagpipes Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern on my channel. Cannot wait. Saturday night.
Yeah, the likelihood is at 5 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be returning to Solo Doomed with a brand new campaign Into the Dreamlands. Now, what does that mean? If you're a fan of Changeling the Dreaming, it's not going to be like that, but it's going to be fun anyway. I hope to see some of y'all's there. That's Saturday night.
We had to reschedule Punchy Book Club to January 23rd because there were some scheduling things. So that's when we're going to start with Preludes and Nocturnes, the first volume in the Sandman
Two
series.
whole extra weeks to read it. That
That's
means you're
right.
going to read it before then, right?
Exactly, Scott. It'll be
Not
read
just you,
before.
everyone.
And we'll be back here, same time, same channel. That's 5 o'clock Eastern instead of 6 as we used to. This is our time going forward since we so far have had very positive feedback from y'all. Thank you for that feedback. We'll be back with another one-shot and some more shenanigans. Details on the Discord and our socials.
Oh, yes.
We could really use your help. Specifically, your subscriptions, fantastic. We love it. Your follows, just spreading the word of mouth. All of that is great. Honestly, I wish that was all that we had to ask of you. What we really need to ask you to do is that if you haven't already, go get vaccinated. Part of the reason that we are separated right now is because this pandemic is very real and it is overwhelming Quebec. Please do whatever you can. Mask up. Do what you can. Follow your country's guidelines. Follow your region's guidelines. Let's see if we can dig our way out of this, okay? Please.
Yeah, please.
I miss my friends, and I don't get to hug them.
Dig up, stupid.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, and if you have another suggestion for a one-shot that we can run, preferably a one-shot that doesn't take too long to prepare, especially one-shots that also don't have such complicated rule sets that we'd have to, do a lot of work to learn it before playing, throw it in. We would love to see it, because our plans have been scuttled. Scuttled, I say.
Utterly scuttled.
Just like all those dolphins on the Pacific.
Oh
Just
dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, sorry.
We're going to get out of this. You know how? It's quite simple, really.
Okay.
All we have to do,
No.
is just keep going.
Hmm?
We'll see you next time.
Bye.